Good old PlayStation buying Kadokawa. Remember when that came out a couple of weeks ago? PlayStation fanboys immediately start talking trash and said, yo, Elden Ring will no longer be on Xbox, and From Software games will not be on Xbox anymore. These games are going to be 100% exclusive to PlayStation 5 moving forward. Yeah, all of that was happening. And even myself, I thought that PlayStation, Sony would buy Kadokawa. I thought that would happen, but apparently that hasn't happened. I know this happened a couple of days ago, but we're going to talk about it because Sony has ended buyout talks with From Software parent company Kadokawa, taking 10% shares for $331 million. It gives it a bigger share in the company than Tencent, who previously acquired 6.8%. So there you have it. They have the biggest share. They have the largest share in the company. They're the largest shareholder, but they do not own the company. They did not acquire the company, and they are not majority owner of the company. But I guess that doesn't matter. PlayStation fanboys, they focus on talking shit, and even though Sony did not buy them, they just increased their shares to become the largest shareholder. They still feel that they owned Kadokawa. This guy made a poster pretty much making it seem like PlayStation bought From Software. Look at this poster. Tell me, if you didn't know what was really happening, you wouldn't think that Sony bought Kadokawa and From Software. That's what they're doing. They want people to believe that they really bought them. They want to act like they bought them, and everybody knows the truth. They did not. J-Dub said, who did this? We got Kadokawa, bitches. And of course, this is the recent Superman, new Superman movies poster, so you know this is a recent picture. And he also said, Elden Ring is now Sony first party studio games. Let the tears flow. Sony believes in exclusives.
Not really. I mean, I wouldn't say that.
You know what, J-Dub, at this point, this guy just be bullshitting and trolling. He knows what he's doing, but the shit is so funny, I gotta say something, right? I gotta say something. This guy says, for easier to digest terms, Sony just became Kadokawa's biggest shareholder, which effectively makes them the de facto owner of the company, short of managing the actual business operations.
Dummy. You bigger dummy than my dummy.
Man, what the hell is wrong with these people? What are you talking about? They are the de facto owner of the company. These PlayStation fanboys have serious issues. I know these guys want PlayStation to acquire a huge company like Xbox acquired ABK, and you know how us Xbox guys was talking shit for weeks, and they was talking shit for weeks, but it never officially happened. Sony did not officially buy Kadokawa, but they increased their shares, and PlayStation fanboys are celebrating. They're slapping hands, they're hugging, and they are having parties because they are acting like this is them acquiring Kadokawa. Stop it. This dick breath dude, James, he said this when the rumors about Sony acquiring Kadokawa was generating. He said, this will be my expression if Sony buys Kadokawa and makes future games from it everywhere but on Xbox. Now, after the news hit that they wasn't able to acquire Kadokawa, he says, I suppose it's true. Sony was simply there to help a friend avoid a hostile takeover. In other news, Xbox console was still dead. Let's go.
You're a bitch.
This guy James is just in love with Xbox content creators. He watches Xbox podcasts, clip them out of context, post it on social media, gets hundreds of likes from desperate PlayStation fanboys that are dick faces also. And this is what he does. Do you see this? The dude can't stop talking about Xbox. He was bragging about, so yeah, if they acquire if they acquire Kadokawa, they're gonna put games everywhere but Xbox, celebrating and then talking about, yeah, they were just helping their friend avoid a hostile takeover. In other news, Xbox is still dead. Look at you. Do something with yourself, James. POS? Do you guys remember when the rumors first started to surface about, this acquisition? And I remember Hoeg Law, who is, of course, a lawyer that specializes in acquisitions and things like this. He said, honestly, I'd be more concerned about Sony accidentally bankrupting themselves than monopolizing games and anime. I just don't see a simple way for them to pay for this. Like I said, Hoeg Law is a real lawyer that knows his stuff. And PlayStation fanboys attacked him. They said you need to be more worried about your career as a lawyer. They said his figures was way off. Those guys said he's a Microsoft shield and he's panicking. He's a random Xbox shield lawyers and he don't know shit. So they went after Hoeg Law. They went after him. Saying he doesn't know a damn thing. And all I have to say is, look at you now. All of you dumbass ponies attack this guy who is a real lawyer for stating what he's from his experience, from knowing the numbers. Say, yo, I don't see how PlayStation can acquire this company. Look at you now. All of you guys that attacked him personally, you should apologize. Of course, you guys will not apologize because you have no heart. All of you dudes. And I absolutely love what Hoeg Law said after, we seen what happened. They couldn't acquire them. He said, notably, this is not an acquisition, despite what you may have otherwise heard.
Who's laughing now?
I love it. I love it. You guys see that these PlayStation fanboys are still acting like they acquired Kadokawa from software. They're talking shit. Yeah, we own them, bitches. Yeah, we own them. Let's play Elden Ring tonight. It's a PlayStation exclusive. So at the end of the day, they keep on taking L's, man. The PS5 Pro is dog shit. Now, the big acquisition that they were using for ammunition did not go through, but yet and still, they're still acting like it did. Imagine when the CMA, listen guys, when the CMA blocked the ABK deal in 2023, us Xbox guys, we wasn't out there saying, oh, it still went through. The CMA doesn't know shit. No, a lot of us was saying there's still a possibility it can go through. But these guys are acting like it still went through. These guys are out here acting like Sony still bought Kadokawa. And at the end of the day, it's sad. All of those console sales, and they could not get Kadokawa. All of those console sales, and y'all still want to go out there and lie and pretend that they still bought them anyway. Look, man, you PlayStation fanboys, y'all be on some bullshit. Y'all be on some serious bullshit. Because y'all don't have nothing to brag about besides console sales and Xbox putting their games on PlayStation. But at the end of the day, PlayStation ain't giving y'all shit. Yes, they announced Intergalactic. People are already hating on that damn game. They announced Ghost of Yotei. People are hating on that damn game. Say, yo, where the hell is Jen? Who is this broad? Y'all can act like everything is amazing and gravy at PlayStation, but it's not. Yes, they're beating Xbox in console sales. Yes, Xbox is putting games on their platform. But what is PlayStation giving you guys? Third-party exclusives and Astrobot? Hell, Square Enix already said they're not only relying on PlayStation anymore, they're going full multi-plat. So what y'all got? We got Xbox games. Okay. What about your own games? Exactly. Look, I gotta go. If you like this video, please hit the like button. If you happen to stumble across my channel and you think I'm decent enough, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? And if you subscribe, please hit that notification bell to know when my black ass is doing some new content, baby. All right, everybody. Peace and love. Peace and love. Shit. Damn, man.